in that awkward ass position. Like, you bought a brand new townhome and all you could think about was stunning on Lush. What happened to I don't know them people at No Jumper? What happened to that? What happened to I don't know them people? Like, boy, and he keep talking about this 3-piece chicken dinner and sweet tea for Carter. And I'm like, why do you keep talking like that? Like, what kind of sports do Carter like? What, like, do you even know anything about the boy other than he like wrestling and he like a 3-piece chicken dinner and sweet tea? Like, what else do you know about him? Do you know anything else about him other than that? Can you tell us anything else about him other than, is he interested in football? Is he interested in basketball? Is he interested in soccer, hockey? Like, as I know, amongst Latinos and whites and some blacks too, hockey is a big sport too. What else can you tell us about him? Other than he like wrestling and he like a 3-piece. It's grown people like wrestling though. It's grown people look at that. It's grown people like that. What else can you tell us about him? Exactly. Can't tell us shit. Boy, I tell you, boy, Sharp, he really tripped me out talking about his son that he has no room for in this big ass townhome that he went and bought out the blue back in, I guess, January or late December of last year or whenever he bought it. I mean, just selfish to the effing core. Just selfish. Just don't give a damn about nobody. When my mind gets this, I go in this room. When my mind, I go in that room. Nigga, shut up. You don't care nothing about. You don't have no thoughts like that. Your thoughts ain't that. If your thoughts is that big, Sharp, you'd be in a $3 million home out there in Summerlin or somewhere over there off of West Silverado, Rancho, whatever that street called. You'd be somewhere over there if your mind had thoughts that big. It show in your paper. It show in an even bigger property. If your mind was that big, like, boy, stop. You need to stop. You ain't doing nothing. And you damn sure don't give a damn about them kids. Yeah, a Sharpie sound like a Sharpie sound like a deadbeat father talking like that about his son, talking about his son, like a 3-piece chicken dinner. How many times you gonna tell us that he like a 3-piece chicken dinner? Like, how many times are you gonna tell us that? Like, share, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hi, hello, hello, hello. Hello, Terry, Mackenzie. Hello, Veronica. Thanks for joining. Wonderful, excellent. I'm very shocked at Sharp that he just shows off his sense of selfishness. It's just weird. Like, women, I will say this about women. When women are connected to a man who has something, if she's got a kid already and she has a kid with him, she will go on to get a big old house or whatever, and them children will have everything they need. Say what you want to about children. Say what you want to about women. Women ain't gonna do what Sharp is doing concerning her kids. Sharp went and bought a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, big ass townhome or whatever it looked like a townhome to me, because we got a lot of townhomes here in Texas, and I can spot a townhome. And my dad was into real estate in his lifetime, so I'm naturally into real estate. Matter of fact, on my dad's side of the family, there's a cousin of mine, my great cousin, who passed away about 10 years ago. They say that he has a daughter who looks just like me. So he actually was a owner of a apartment complex in Chicago, and now his daughter has it. They never did sell it. They have it still in their family. But I'm just trying to say that Sharp is just he is really selfish. But I can't believe you get on here talking about your place that you stay in when Lush make you mad, and when you left No Jumper, the first thing you was saying was, I don't know them people. I don't know who, what, who. Like, yeah, nigga, shut up. You give a damn about No Jumper. Obviously you do. Obviously you care about No Jumper more than you care about your own kids. You wish you could go back over there to that free paycheck. You was getting paid to yell at women, talk shit to women. You could have been doing that on your own channel for the past 2 years. You could have been, and then he was on there viewing Drewski. He was on there viewing Drewski. And I'm like, why are you viewing Drewski when you could be doing that? You could be interviewing women from Zeus Network and getting 200,000 or 300,000. Matter of fact, if Sharp was doing what Drewski was doing 8 months on his channel, interviewing those women from Zeus Network, he would get more of an even bigger audience. That shit I think did 80K views. Sharp's would do 2 or 300,000 views because people seem to really want to see Sharp have this Jerry Springer type of this Maury type of complex with the women. You know, people want to see that he would even have to get into it a little bit. He would have to get into it with them a little bit himself. Hell, Sharp being on his channel, talking shit to women, watching women fight each other, starting fights, being a part of fight. That shit will run all the 8 damn seasons. Sharp doing that on his channel. And he don't want to do it because he lazy. Sharp thinks that what he's doing is what women do, but what Sharp is doing is not what women do. I know 2 bitches right now, one in Dallas, one in Houston. They got sugar daddies right now. And you know they doing that? They taking care of them kids that came out they cunt. They taking care of them children. That's what they doing. Sharp ain't trying to take care of nobody but himself. Sharp is worried about no one but himself. And as I was stating earlier on my last video, there are black men in the black community, and this ain't talked about. But I know a lot of sisters are gonna get mad at me for saying it. A lot of black women are gonna be really angry at me for saying this, but some of us know there are black men in the black community that are single fathers. There are black men in the black community that are good for. I had a damn good father in my life. If it wasn't for my dad, I wouldn't be as resilient as I am today. And I own 2 cars. So it is what it is. Like, I own 2 cars, and I'm probably gonna end up getting a townhome here in my late 30s, and I'm 33. So it is what it is. And yeah, I don't lie about my age. I don't see. I guess because I had brothers, I never really saw what was the whole point of a woman lying about her age. I guess at like 40, you can lie about your age, but in your 20s and 30s, you shouldn't really be lying about your age. But anyway, back to the topic, Sharp. And I'm talking about his kids. Why are you talking about Carter? And every time you talk about him, you talk the same thing. You tell us that he likes chicken dinners and sweet teas. Like, how many times are you gonna tell us that about Carter? Are you gonna continue to repeat that same thing? Because you're looking like a deadbeat. If that's all you can say about your son is that he likes sweet teas and chicken dinners, you look. I'm sorry, it's looking like deadbeat material. It looks like deadbeat. It do. It look like deadbeat material. It do. You looking very deadbeat. You got on your channel last month. You got mad at Lush because you want his cracked out ass, meth that Scante, meth that ass girlfriend. You got mad at him because you can't have her. Because I guess you think you're going to have her working in Vegas, I guess. I guess you think you're going to have her on some Adam and Lena shit. Maybe you want to do some Adam and Lena shit with her, but with other dudes. Because I don't think that Sharp would do porn on camera. I don't think he would, honestly. I don't think Sharp working with anything. No, I think he's totally working with absolutely effing nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. But you got mad at him because of stuff he was saying at you because you want to be with Germ. Let me tell you something. It's a whole lot of women like Germ. And one thing that women who, my brothers, I got a brother that was off into, like, you know, the whole drug things for like 10 years in his life. Women who are off into drugs, they'll come around, they'll get you off into that. They'll get you off into that. Let me tell you something. You'll be dead before them. For real, you'll be dead before them. So if they come around and get you off into that. So a woman like Germ ain't nothing to hope for. I don't feel like she gonna ever kill Lush. I don't feel like Lush gonna kill her. I don't feel like they could, because they both have been a part of that drug lifestyle, and it's levels to that, and they both kind of been on that same level. And it's like, I don't know, when it comes to that drug stuff, for some reason people who get on that and they around that person and they're around each other and they have a history of that away from each other, it just seemed to go differently from if you get around somebody who's doing drugs and you don't really have no heavy history of doing it. When I look at Sharp, I don't see a man that has a heavy history of doing drugs. I see somebody who snort cocaine probably every now and then, and somebody who smoked too damn much. I don't see nobody who been on no Scante. Nobody who been on no shooting up nothing their arm. Like, I don't see nobody like that. Like, if he was on that, we would see that if he was on that. We could see it in his appearance if he was on that. You know, even he talked about the sea heads of Las Vegas. Well, you ain't never been no sea head. You've never been on nothing like that. While you talking about how cool they are, you ain't never been on nothing like that. But Carter boy, it's crazy to me how every time you talk about your son that you claim, which Sharp only has 2 children that he claimed out of the 5 children that he probably got, you keep talking about this chicken dinner and this sweet tea. Like, he don't live in Texas. It's a lot of things to do out there in Summerlin. It's a lot of things to do out there in Henderson. How come you ain't talking about other things he like to do? You are trying so hard to make yourself look like that you're this father that you're not. Because if you were, your what you have to say about him will speak volumes today. If you were really around like that, you are not. You're not around like that. It ain't because of his mama either. It ain't because of some dude she effing. It's because of you. It's just because you don't care about nobody but yourself. And the fact that Sharp is so determined to disrespect the intelligence of people. He's so hard up on disrespecting people's intelligence. Let me tell you something. It's time somebody said it. We know you're not there for your kids. We know you don't care. We're well aware of that. You keep saying the same thing about this little boy, that he like a 3-piece chicken dinner and some sweet tea. You've been in a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom townhome since mid-January or late December or whatever. You ain't putting out one room together for that little boy. And he's right there in Clark County. He's right there. His little ass is right there in Clark County. And so is that little girl. Boy, if Sharp, well, I don't want him to be my anything, because I couldn't put up with no guy like Sharp. Like I'd be beating his ass. I ain't gonna lie, I'd be beating his ass. I ain't gonna lie. Like, nigga, didn't you tell little boy? Didn't you tell him you was gonna do this? Didn't you tell him you gonna do that? I'd be beating his selfish ass. I'd be beating the selfishness out of him for the rest of his life. I really would, because Sharp, he is sad. And the only people that's gonna agree with Sharp on children is people that are deadbeat mothers and deadbeat fathers. Those are the only people that are gonna agree with that bullshit that comes out of Sharp mouth about his own children and other people's children. You keep talking about some damn sweet tea. And you know what? Let me just be the first to say, if you're not going to be there for your kids, maybe you shouldn't introduce your children to the public at all, not even in words. You should just not even talk about them on camera. You keep saying the same thing about some fucking sweet tea and some sweet tea and some damn 3-piece chicken. If that's what it's going to be, then shut up talking about your kids and just don't even mention them to people that you don't know. Don't even mention your kids to people that you don't know. You know you a deadbeat. Why you gotta let everybody else know that? You know you a deadbeat, so how is that everybody else's business? You came on the scene talking about you a pimp, right? Well, that ain't got nothing to do with your kids. So why not just keep talking about things like that and talking about no jumper? You know you ain't no family man. You know you don't give a damn about nobody but yourself. You know you ain't about nobody but number one. All the time, every time. Go to bed thinking about number one. Wake up thinking about number one. All the time, 24/7, 7/24, about number one. So if that's what it's going to be, there's no togetherness in that. So why even mention some person that you've made? Why even mention them at all? And then got nothing to keep saying the same thing about the little boy. Is he into hockey? What games? I'm sure he got an Xbox at home. What games do he like to play? Do he like to play Call of Duty? Do he like to play Madden? What do he like to play? Like, I'm serious. You saying the same thing about this little boy. Like, you sound like what they saying. Tania is a deadbeat mom for what she did to Nova. Sound like you've been a deadbeat. I don't want any messages to be held for review. No. I don't want any messages to be held for review. I don't know who messaging me right now, but on here on YouTube, but I'm not really studying what nobody's saying. It's a lot of single mothers out here. It's a lot of single fathers out here. You know, when you have a good father like what I had, you recognize men who are single fathers. You recognize that. Sharp don't want to be no single father. If he did, Carter would be over there. Matter of fact, he'd have custody of Carter if he wanted to be a single father. He doesn't want to be a single father. That little boy been around. He's been breathing for the past 9 years. If he wanted to be a single father, he'd be that. Because, you know, a man is going to be what he does and what he says, not just what he does. So if you even was thinking about single fatherhood, you would have brought that up on camera. You never brought that up on camera. Not pertaining to your situation. You got 5 kids. Sharp, the sharp one, sharp Rob. I'm talking to you. I'm talking about you. We're talking about him because he's in the news. No, but I couldn't put up with Sharp though. Sharp, he don't want to be a real man. He's determined to be some sort of makeshift bitch. So I couldn't put up with nobody like that. I really couldn't. I couldn't put up with a man who wants to be some kind of makeshift bitch. And I'm telling you, a lot of women ain't gonna put up with a man like that. Not a man who trying so hard to be some sort of makeshift bitch, and you don't want nobody to call you a bitch ass nigga, but you being some sort of makeshift bitch. Talking about Carter, you keep saying the same thing about him. You sound like a deadbeat dad if all you know is he like wrestling and he likes 3-piece chicken with some tea. Let me tell you something. People feed their kids. Folks feed their kids. They don't take their kids. They feed. So that's all you know about him is what he like to eat. Then that sends us down the road of doo 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 deadbeat father doo 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 doo. Like, you shouldn't let nobody in on that. You should not be letting people in on the fact that that's all you know about him. Welcome in, welcome in. We are talking about all things the sharp one, who is a deadbeat father, talking about his son like 3-piece chicken and a sweet tea. That's all he's saying to know about his son. Lazy ass. I mean, just a lazy nothing. I mean, just being lazy, nothing. I don't want to do that. I don't want dope, 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 dope. I'ma sound like whack, dope, 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 dope. Yeah, you've been smoking for years. Your voice sound terrible compared. And you know, Adam, I had watched that clip of Adam and Wack talking about Sharp when he first left No Jumper back in October 2025. I watched that clip on the Adam and Wack show. Adam is absolutely right. I didn't even know that Adam had even knew that Sharp sound way different like 12 years ago. I didn't know Adam had even knew that. But he did. He's absolutely right. Sharp sound like almost like a different person. He sound like almost like a different person 12 years ago. His voice sounds so clear and it sounds so crisp. Sharp sound like he was drinking water every day 12 years ago. He sound like he was drinking water every day of his life. He do. So I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened. I don't want to harp on him too much longer. Sharp is an idiot. He's crazy. I mean, he not just like stupid, but he's selfish, and his selfishness is always gonna make him look way stupider than what he's got to look. His selfishness is always gonna make him look like he's the dumb rabbit in the room. For real. For real, just dumb. I mean, dumb as a doorknob. I mean, dumb as a bucket of shrimp. My little boy, he liked the 3-piece chicken. 3-piece chicken with the tea. He liked the el pollo campera. El pollo campera. Puede tener. Puede tener. I'm taking this home. We take this home. Yeah, I'm taking it home. I'm drinking that tomorrow. Yeah. Y'all still here? Are y'all still here? Y'all are still here. Good. Anyway, I can't harp on Sharp too much longer. Sharp is absolutely crazy. He looking like a weirdo. Hola, 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 ¿cómo está? La, las noticias de la Sharp. La Sharp no trabajo de la 8 meses. No trabajo noticias de la controversial de noticias de No Jumper. Um, 20, since 28 de la octubre. No, no trabajo de la Sharp, you know. And Sharp, Sharp es bueno chingadere. La Sharp Rap es bueno, es mucho chingadere. mucha chingadera en la bull, en la shit, just absolutely, absolutely, absolutely nada, nada. Y familia y nada. Y tu hayo, la sharp, el sharp, la sharp, feminine ass mother. He wishing. He wish he was a bitch. Okay, he wishing. And I'm coming back out to Vegas too. I'm coming back out to Vegas. I don't know what's going on in the comments. Dre the Virgo, oh my God! Oh my God, y'all. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. And you guys be sure to follow Drea the Virgo. Look, I'm working, girl. I am freaking working in insurance. Okay. Okay. When I get my little 20 grand saved up, Dre, I'm gonna need you. Okay. I'm not playing. Okay. Look, I'm gonna come on my knees for real. Yeah, I speak a little Spanish. I do. I speak a little Spanish. I mean, I'm here in Texas, so I will become a Spanish tutor when I start taking these insurance calls in Spanish. I will then become a Spanish tutor, but I need to, you have to like learn a word every day or look at like Telemundo Noticias, also TV shows. They also have Spanish networks. I like a Spanish movie called Como Le Fleur that came out in 1999. Really good movie. Um, it's a lot of Spanish things I look at on TV too. Like I actually got my VPN put on so I can get on the Telemundo stuff online. I forgot what the name of the website, but I'll be getting on there. But you got so I got to get on my VPN to get there because on American, like if you have it set to America, it won't let you on the website. So it is like websites out there like that with Spanish stuff to where if it's from like Spain or it's like from Mexico, you might not be able to get on there at all unless you switch your VPN to like a different country. So, but yeah. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look, this is a godsend though, because I gotta do YouTube. I just gotta finish stacking this money back. And I'm gonna be in Vegas, you guys too. I'm gonna be in Vegas in September. I am gonna be there. But I gotta finish stacking my money back. Like, I'm not DoorDash. I can't just jump on YouTube and just like I don't have a job, ain't got no money like that. That's her crazy ass. She doing it. I gotta have some money stacked back before I do it. DoorDash, she crazy. I haven't looked at her content in like the past 2 months. I was gonna make a video about DoorDash, but I don't want to because she's a black woman who's probably, got a lot of whammy and going against her. So I don't really want to make no video about her. But I don't agree with what she's doing, DoorDash. And I looked at her a lot last year and I commend her for, being so positive, but she's just not putting herself in a good situation. And I'm gonna tell you one thing DoorDash has inspired me to do. Drea and everybody else who's watching. She's inspiring me to save my money back and at least be sitting on 20 or 30 before I start doing YouTube. She's inspired me to do that because she's out here not having a place to stay and she just recently drove her car way down to Florida and she's here in Texas as well, but she drove her car way down to Florida. Well, she drove a rental car this time, but she went up to New York by herself. Like, girl, I'm in the gym. I'm eating right. I'm going to the gym every morning, which is one of the things I'm going to be doing on YouTube. And probably late this year, I'm going to start showing YouTube. And I will definitely need Dread Virgo help with that as well. Oh my God. But yeah, y'all, I am about to get up out of here because I got to go to bed. I got to get up early in the morning. It is almost 10 o'clock here in Texas. I know it's like 8 o'clock on the West Coast. It's like almost 10 o'clock here. And yeah, I appreciate all love and support. My YouTube is going to be getting bigger due to myself and due to Dread the Virgo and due to God and due to my fans. And it is like I really am. I plan on doing this channel and I also plan on opening up another channel for my whole fitness thing and everything like that. And I know like people can say they're playing stuff. I know as a woman, I got to be a doer. I know it's more about what I do and not just what I say. I know, but just let me just do this, y'all. And I'm doing things getting into the fitness thing and doing that more and more. And that's a heavy hitter because the way I've been working out this year, I haven't worked out like that in over 2 years. The way I've been going to the gym and work out, I have not worked out like that in 2 years. So It's definitely getting back. I'm definitely in the way where I'm getting back in the swing of things, but I'm forcing it because one thing working out from 2012 to like 2019 taught me was it's not ever a perfect time. You have to get in there and start getting in the swing of it. That's just it. That's just what it is. Like there's no perfect time. It's getting in there and getting in the swing of it is what it is, and it is advertisable. A lot of people made millions off of YouTube and the whole fitness world, and I plan on making some bread off of it too. I'm just getting my body back right, losing my little 65, 70 pounds, and I'll probably be shooting my first video on my new channel for fitness probably sometime in early December. Be shooting my first video, so it is coming. It's about pushing yourself. Like when you work out a lot, you understand why people do work out, but you also understand why people don't work out. And not working out, that's not gonna be an option for me. I'm a Pisces Aries, so like God kind of put me in a body where I'm gonna have to be fit. So yeah, I mean, look at Krishan. We born the same month, and Krishan Rock, look what she doing. That requires nothing but body strength, nothing but fitness, doing what she doing right now. So I have to do it too. I'm gonna have to do the fit thing. Like it's here and it's here to stay. I can't fall off like I did during the pandemic. Like that I can't do that again. So yeah, but I'm gonna catch you guys later because I have to get up early in the morning. I got so much to do in the morning, you guys. I gotta be up at like I gotta be up at like 9. I gotta be up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. I said 9. I gotta be up like 6 o'clock in the morning. I do. I gotta be 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh my god. Damn supplements. Exactly. I'm clipping this right now. Look. Screenshot. You ain't lying. You are not lying. Dreaded Virgo. You guys who are watching this, please go sub up to her channel. She is able to assist everyone in also learning the business of YouTube, the algorithms, the what is it called? The RH like the whole views per minute or views per video and all that type of stuff, all of that. Dreada Virgo, I'm tell y'all, she could be working for Adam 22 right now. Like she knows what she's doing. And so you guys go follow her. She's also on Instagram. She's also on, I think, Twitter. She's on TikTok. She's on Instagram for sure. I know for sure. So you guys please sub up. Make sure y'all talk to her if y'all serious about YouTube, because I would definitely be getting at her this coming up winter in regards to this YouTube stuff. But right now I am working. And even if I do start doing YouTube this December, which I plan on doing, really starting, especially with the whole fitness thing, I'm still gonna be working. I'm just gonna be trying to drop a video like at least 3 days a week. 3 or 4 day drop some type of content. I'm not gonna be like Sharp and drop a video when I feel like it. He trying so hard to be some sort of makeshift bitch. But any woman, I'm telling y'all, I've seen my whole life. And I got older cousins. I mean, I have no sisters. I have all brothers, but I got older cousins. When women got a man in their life and they got kids, if somebody they come up on some money, their kids is priority. That's just the way women are wired. That's just the way women are wired. You trying so hard to be a makeshift bitch. It's not going to work out, Sharp. It's never going to work out in your favor. It's only going to look like selfishness. That's all it's going to look like. But I have more on Sharp soon. I got a whole Jerry Springer series coming. Jerry, sharp the P, sharp the P, sharp the P, sharp the P, Jerry. Yeah, he Jerry Springer on him, y'all. He really is. I know I'm just ranting, I know. But I'll be back. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Please follow me on here. I will also be introducing Instagram as well soon for both my channels. I know DoDash, she got like 4 channels. Like she got a lot of channels, but I can't. I really can't. I can't even watch her at this point. Like I just can't. Like it's just you gotta. I feel like she's not being resourceful as a woman. If you're super book smart and you're not resourceful, you look just as dumb as any other woman. Like you got to be resourceful. And everything I know about property, my friend up here in this other city that lives up here in Texas, he's actually talking about putting my name on the deed and title to his house. I've helped him to locate some other properties and things. He's kind of like a slumlord a little bit. He gets like he work with certain people to like get stuff done on little properties that he run or whatever. And but he's talking about putting my name on it, and I can tell you that um having my dad around in my life for 29 years, one thing I picked up was resourcefulness and resilience. um a woman can be book smart and still prove to not be resilient. And you don't want to be like that because this woman, it's to be a nurse. I was talking about going back to school to get my LPN. I don't have to go to school for 4 years to get no LPN. That's like a 14-month program. And they start out they here in Texas, they start like $50,000 a year, $60,000 a year. So, that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video though. But I appreciate everybody for coming in tonight. It's been a long video for no mic and no background, just in my car. Appreciate you guys. I'm getting off of here. I'm so excited to see Dread Virgo. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's like when I see her, y'all, my heart just, oh my God. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I feel like a star. Look, when Virgo people, when a Virgo woman born in September or a Virgo man born in August notice you start feeling like a star. Because now they dropped from heaven anyway. So when you should start feeling like a star. With the exception of Cat Williams and Kiki Palmer, with the exception of them, because they cool too. They good too. They good too. They are good people too. So, all right, you guys, I'm gonna get out of here. It's been a long talk, and I've ranted for the past like 7 minutes, with the exception of mentioning people who are more than honorable mentions. And I really appreciate you guys for being here, and I will be back for sure soon. Bye. Have a good night.